Am I the a-hole for locking my cousin out of my house on his birthday? My cousin, James, 25M, came to visit me, 25F, and my husband, 26M, last weekend for his birthday. We celebrated James' birthday Friday night, and on Saturday, he said he was going to go have dinner with a few of his friends in town. He specifically told me his plans were to go have dinner with them and come back to my place afterwards to stay in and watch movies. He left my house at around 4 p.m. He texted me around 7 asking when would be a respectful time to come back as he was spending the night at my house. I told him that I know it's his birthday, and he is with his friends he does not get to see often, and he is an adult, so I am not going to give him a curfew. I just told him to call me and let me know when he was on his way back so we can avoid him ringing the doorbell and waking up my son. At 2 a.m., when bars typically close, I texted him when he was going to get back. I didn't get a reply. By 3 a.m., I figured he was sleeping at his friend's place, so I went to bed. Before going to sleep, I texted him to let him know that in case he was still coming back, where the spare key was. I then went to bed at around 4 a.m. I woke up to someone ringing our doorbell. This woke up my son and he was scared and crying. My husband and I woke up irritated. I look at our camera and James was outside ringing our doorbell. When I opened the door, James was fuming. He was mad that I had locked him out of the house when I said I would be there to let him in. I asked him why he ignored my texts as I told him where the spare keys were, and he said his phone died and I should have just given him the keys before he left. James was getting very loud, so I told him that either he had to calm down and go to sleep or he had to find somewhere else to sleep. James went to our guest room, grabbed his things, and slept in his car. Earlier this week, I was talking to my sister about the situation and she called me the a-hole because I told James that I would wait up for him and that I made a drunk person sleep in their car. I feel justified, but James is also still not talking to me. Edit to add, the reason I didn't give him the spare key right away was honestly, I didn't think about it. The original plan was for him to go out to eat with his friends and then come back to watch some movies with us and have a night in. When he texted me to see when a respectful time would be to come back at, I figured respectful would have meant by like midnight. But I guess I didn't communicate that with him either. So am I the a-hole here?
Here are the top comments.
Not the a-hole. You were in contact with him, his phone dying isn't your fault, and did he really expect you to stay up until the wee hours of the night for him? He's not a child and you're not his mom. He shouldn't have made a commotion because you were annoyed. You asked him to calm down and go to sleep, very reasonable. Him sleeping in his car was his choice. And a lesson for next time someone is staying over, give them the spare key. Or tell them ahead of time where it's located to avoid the mess of everyone getting woken up at ungodly hours.
Not the a-hole. James needs to learn how to be a better guest at someone else's house. Even though there was no curfew, he was still staying at someone else's place.